Hello, friends. So today, my hubby wants to take me out to a really fancy restaurant to celebrate something. And this celebration is a little private, so I'm not going to share it with you two, but we're celebrating something. So he wanted to take me out, and I thought that I would do a little video about what I'm going to do when we go out, because we're going out to a restaurant that we used to go to a lot. It's a fancy one. It's kind of expensive. You need to dress up for it. So it's not the raw vegan restaurant. Let's say that. But I wanted to share this video about what I'm gonna do when I'm going out, because a lot of people ask me, don't you go out to nice places anymore? Or don't you hang out with friends or enjoy your life and all that kind of stuff? And I do. I do go out to places once in a while. We'll go out for birthdays and special occasions and things like that. But there's some things that I do before I go, now that I'm a raw vegan, that I wanted to share with any newbies out there who would question what I'm going to do when I go out. So the first thing first, check out the restaurant. Go online and look at their menus, because most restaurants have their menus online, or you can call them in advance and you can talk to maybe a chef or a manager or something and ask them about what they would do for you. Tell them you're a raw vegan, or if you're too nervous to talk to them, you can always just order a giant salad and ask them to add extra vegetables to it, because they're more than likely going to do it for you. Most of the fancy restaurants have a lot of vegetables in the back, and they're more than happy to accommodate you. A lot of them now have vegan or vegetarian options on their menus, so you could stick with that if you were okay with doing cooked food. I'm going to avoid cooked food. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I'm going to try not to have cooked food when I go out. The second thing is to make sure that you eat before you go. If you don't eat before you go, you're probably going to be starving and you're going to want to eat the things that you know you shouldn't. For example, if you're just hanging out with friends and all of a sudden someone says, hey, let's go to this place. So you all go and you haven't eaten for a couple hours, you're probably going to look at the menu and be like, everything looks good. So, and that, pulls you down a little bit and you might cave. But if you don't want to cave, then you want to make sure that before you go to a place like this that you eat. I'm probably going to have a couple bananas in a smoothie or just eat them that way, just to fill me up a little bit so that I'm not dying of hunger by the time we go, because I'm probably just going to have a little salad, and that's great. Which brings me into the third thing, which is I'm only having a little salad, but it's not about the food. It's about the celebration. It's about what we're going to celebrate. It's about hanging out with my husband, having a little romantic date night. If you're going out with friends, it's about hanging out with your friends. It's about having fun. It's not about the food. We have to get over that. We have to stop thinking that food equals entertainment. Food should be nourishing and healing. And yes, raw foods can taste awesome, but if you're not going somewhere that's serving great raw foods, then just have a salad and enjoy the company. Spend time with your loved ones. That's the whole point, isn't it? So that said, I have my hair extensions in and my pretty earrings, so we're gonna go out and have this awesome dinner. And I'm going to enjoy a beautiful salad made in an awesome atmosphere, and we're just going to feel great being together at this restaurant. It's going to be really awesome, and I'll share some videos about what I end up ordering there. So keep in mind, you gotta have a plan. Plan what you want, plan what you're gonna have, plan to eat, and plan to have fun. So till the restaurant, guys, I'll share a little video there. Bye.
I checked out their menu online and they did have a vegetarian version, but nothing on it was actually vegan. So I decided on this salad and I got them to put the dressing on the side, which was just an olive oil herb vinaigrette. I told them to hold the eggs and the cheese and just to add extra veggies, and they made me this giant salad. It was a lot bigger than it looks in the video, but I enjoyed this so much. I used a little bit of the dressing just for flavor, and it was delicious. It was really nice to have someone make it for me. It was so good that I actually ordered a second salad. This time I told them to hold the avocado because I had already had enough fat for the day, and I told them to add even more extra veggies if they could. I also mentioned, because I had seen other veggies on the menu, so I asked them just to put whatever on there. The waitress told me that the chefs in the back had a real fun time making the salad. They said, "Do you think she'd like all this?" And the waitress said, "Yeah, just put whatever on there. I'm sure she'll be happy." And I was very happy. The salad was double the size of the first salad for the same price. And they put the dressing on the side again, and I used a little bit of that again for the flavor. But this one had carrots and corn, and they put even more peppers on here, just a few pecans. They didn't put very many on the first salad either, just maybe 4 or 5. And lots of tomatoes too. There was tons of lettuce. This was a massive salad. And I just was so impressed with how hospitable they were towards me and my dietary choices that I will definitely be going back to this restaurant if we decide to go out for a fancy meal again. If you guys like my video, please subscribe to my channel, like if you like, and comment below. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and 2Grand. I have so many going on, all at Raw Food Romance. And until the next video, guys, fruit on.